I don't know. Oh, I guess we do have some internet. Okay, so... Oh, I had meant to take a minute to get a feel for it around here. Guess I'll show you the ruin. This used to be the paddock. The winter I met the Cluster B boy. I had known him in high school, and he looked me up on Facebook. I was rushing out the door, I'll never forget it. And off goes my phone. I was the happiest that I ever been in my bloody life. I had partnered with a young girl who did horses. I had the house and the place. Was newly not divorced yet, but separated. Had the house, and she needed a place, and we took two months of fucking working on our fucking ass off. Cleared this out. It used to be all bush, just like you see behind. And her family helped us for a weekend to put the fencing up, and that used to be a shelter. It was not very good though. It was just last minute, and I got it torn down this spring to redo. I'm gonna put a tree fort up in here so I can sit out at night and watch the stars. This place was like a magical bloody kingdom back here. It had some solar lights around and some lights actually that he had put up along there. And I'd come back here and I'd be able to just sit right in these trees and listen to the horses. You would hear them munching in the dark. It was just like, oh God, it was just fucking beautiful. And yeah, 7. I had 7 at one time. I was hand bombing water and hay and straw up here every day. I had one horse of my own, and she would he kept getting out. Oh my God, it was the funniest thing. He was just like the bloody funniest thing you ever saw. We opened up this paddock here because we needed the room. Every morning I'd come up there. That used to be fencing and gate. I ended up selling it because my ex-husband ended up with this place for a while, and I thought he was going to end up taking it, and so I was selling off my stuff here. So I got rid of the gate, got rid of the gates, gave her the water troughs and stuff, because I ended up getting rid of it because yeah, he started catfishing her before he even dated me. He was catfishing her, and I knew it. I bloody knew it. And I didn't know, like, I didn't prove it, but my spidey senses knew. We were good friends, me and her, and she told me about these weird messages she was getting. I fucking knew it was him right from the start. And but I ignored it. Just fucking bloody ignored it. If I had followed my gut the first time the spidey senses went off, I would have saved myself a whole lot of bloody trouble. Anyway, the point of this video was to show you the ruin, for one thing. I got all this and a lot more to clean up. 2 years of neglect. All of it gone within a couple months after he showed up. It was April. She came, and we got going in earnest in November. He showed up December, and April 15th it was gone. Yep, because I chose him. I got her out of here because I knew that he was fucking with her. I bloody knew it. How can you know something like that enough that you would get her out of your house, but not admit it to yourself enough to get the fuck out of the relationship, hey? That's what I would like to know. Just fucked up. So fucked up. But anyway, so what I wanted to say is, and this is the other mess he did. I had asked him, he was here because he used to try to maneuver to be here by himself when I was at work. Yes, the love of my life would come up to visit me when I was gone to work, hoping probably that she'd show up here. And he was supposed to take down the shade trees, take down the dead trees and leave the shade trees. So yeah, what does he do? Well, yeah, you guess it. Totally destroyed the paddock. He took down all the shade trees. Yes, some of these look like shade trees, but they're not the ones. All those stumps you see are the ones that were supposed to be up. Ruined us. Just ruined us. We needed it. We really needed it for the horses, and it was just fucking ruined. We've never used it. It's never been used. And so anyway, but what I was coming to was I was making a little lavender sitting area I bought some lavender, and I bought a chair for myself to sit in. I even get internet back here. It's fucking awesome. And I was remembering though, when he came along, it was January, I used to have an old chair there, and the only place I could get service was here, and I'd sit here just freaking freezing, looking at the horses and saying how happy I was. I used to say I felt like I died and gone to heaven. And I just thought I thought he was the missing piece that was coming into my life. There's my lavender spot. Isn't it nice? It's going to be even nicer back here. I'm just started today cleaning it up in here. And it overlooks the trail where I always go for my walks. That's the bicycle thing. I'm going to put the dog on it and load some wood. But anyway, this area, the spring before and the summer before he showed up, I had been trying to clear and clean up all the little, you see the tiny trees and that. I want to thin them out and put up some more railing, some more fencing, use some for fencing and burn the rest in the wood stove. Look at that mess over there that I need to clean up. All that clearing there is where my husband, that used to be beautiful forest. I loved it. I just loved it. And he clear cut it. Yeah, yes, he did. He clear cut it because he was jealous and mad because I was seeing the dickhead. So, what a fucking time, I tell you. What a bloody mess that time was. But now I get to rebuild. Just waiting. I've got my daughter and my son-in-law living at the house right now, which isn't really going the best. They're fine. It's nothing wrong with them. It's just that we've got dogs and they don't mesh very well, and it's just really stressful. So they're going to probably be going to stay somewhere here and there throughout the week and stuff. I just don't feel free yet, but I will. I will very soon. Oh my God, I just love my lavender spot. So getting to the point, it feels so empty. This place was thriving with magical life when he came. In the first couple of months that we were together, it was just unfucking believable. I was in the best shape of my life, dragging all that shit around and being so happy. I looked 15 years younger than I am, and he aged me 10. By the end of it, I looked 10 years older than I was, and I'm still getting back. I'm better, a lot fucking better than I was, I can tell you that. Holy shit, I don't look 10 years older than I was. Now I look maybe my age, and because that's why I got the sunglasses on all the time. Anyway, because it's from like a year of crying your fucking eyes out every day, it'll fucking do it to you. And not looking after yourself and sitting on the couch all the time looking at your fucking phone. That'll do it to you, all right, and losing everything you have. And but the emptiness, you think it goes in stages, and it's so good because it's actually a good thing. You think that it's done. You think you're progressing. I mean, at first you're just fucking devastated, so devastated by everything. And little by little it loosens up. And then one day you think, like, you know that there's this gnawing still in you, and that you probably will never be the same. At least you don't think you will. I actually think I will be. I'm coming back, man. I'm coming back. And this is why, like, these things that surprise me are so good, because the emptiness I thought was